Hello, just having a cup of tea. Um, mm. Have I ever told you the story of the three little pigs? Well, there were three little pigs. They were triplets. That means that they were all born at the same time, and they lived at home with their mummy. And one day, she saw them sitting around, kind of doing nothing, and she said, "I think it's about time that you three went off and became a little bit more independent. So off you go and be a little bit more independent, start doing things for yourself." So the three little pigs started walking down the road. They lived in the countryside, and they came across a farmer who was cutting wheat. By the side of the wheat, he had a lot of straw. And they said to the little ones said to him, "Oh, excuse me, farmer, are you going to be using that straw?" And the farmer said, "Oh, no, I've got no use for that straw. What do you want to use it for?" He said, "Well, I thought I might make a little house with it." "Oh," the farmer said, "off you go. Take that straw and do what you like with it." So the little pig took the straw and made a little house. It was gorgeous. It was a little round house made of straw with a rather nice little pointy roof. Moved in, felt very independent, and was very comfortable in his little house. Meanwhile, the other two piggies had carried on walking, and they came across a woodcutter, and he had cut down a very big tree and was cutting off all the branches with his axe. A great big pile of branches, and sort of sticks and branches and things like that. And the middle pig said to the farmer, the woodcutter, "Are you doing anything with those sticks?" And the woodcutter said, "No. What do you want them for?" Like that. And the little pig said, "Oh, I was going to make a house out of sticks, and I've just seen your sticks, and I thought they'd be fantastic." "Oh," the woodcutter said, "you take them away, do what you like with them, I don't care." Like that. It saved me having to burn them. Oh, blimey. Okay. So the little pig took the sticks and made himself a lovely little house. Yeah. Very nice little round sticky house with a round little sticky roof. And moved in and was extremely happy. Anyway, the third little piggy was carrying on walking. He walked right away, actually, and came across a chap building a house out of bricks. And the house had just been completed. And there were lots and lots of bricks and mortar, which is the stuff that you stick the bricks together with, at the side of the road. And the little pig said to the builder, "Excuse me, those bricks there and that mortar, have you finished with them?" And the builder said, "Oh, yes, I have actually. What do you want them for? I'm about to go home. What do you want them for?" And the little pig said, "Well, I was thinking about building myself a little house." "Oh," he said, "take them with you. You can take him with you. You can borrow me ladders and everything like that." So the little pig did just that. He got the wheelbarrow and he put the bricks in, the mortar, borrowed the ladder, and he went off and built himself a little house. Very nice, little brick house, little door, windows, and very happy, moved in. So there they were, the three little pigs getting all independent and living on their own in their little houses. Anyway, a little while later, a wolf who lived in the forest and was extremely hungry came across the little house made of straw. And saw that there was a bee living in it. He knocked on the door and he said, little pig, let me come in." Little pig, realizing that it was a wolf, cried out, Oh, no, are the hairs of my chinny chin chin. I cannot let you in. And the wolf was like, wait, what? Little pig, let me come in. The pig cried out again, no, by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, I cannot let you in. Then the wolf said, well, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And he huffed and he puffed. But with one big blow, he blew the house down. Fortunately, the little piggy managed to run away. Guess where? Yep, back home to Mummy. Poor old Wolfie, still incredibly hungry, was carrying on along the road. He was tired because he'd been huffing and puffing. And he came across a house made of sticks. Yeah, incredible. He knocked on the door and he went, little pig, let me come in. And the little piggy looked out. He saw it was the wolf and he went, oh, no, by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, I cannot let you in. The wolf said, if you don't let me in, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Which is exactly what he did. He huffed and he puffed and he blew down the house, made of sticks. Fortunately, the little piggy ran away. Guess where? Yup, back home to Mummy. Poor Wolfie was so hungry. He was really hungry. He couldn't have been able to find anything to eat. And he came across, guess what he came across? Yep, he came across the third little piggy's house made of bricks. He knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in, he said. Little pig looked out the window, a bit shocked. Oh no, by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, I cannot let you in. Yes, you can. Let me come in. I can't, said the little piggy. All right, said the wolf, and I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew, but nothing happened. And he huffed and he puffed again and nothing happened. He had huffed and puffed so many times he felt quite dizzy. He said, I'm coming to get you. And he noticed at the side of the house there was a ladder. Yeah, that the little piggy had used to put the roofs on, to build the house. And he climbed up the ladder to the chimney. He thought, oh no, I'm going to get into that house. I'm going to go up the ladder, up the roof, and down the chimney. Anyway, this is exactly what he did. And he fell down the chimney. It was all dark. Kaplonk! Right in the fireplace. Fortunately, the fire wasn't on, but the little pig had been very clever, and he'd put down a big net and caught the wolf. He was all tied up in this net. At that moment, little pig's mummy and his brothers turned up. And Mrs. Pig stood next to Mr. Wolf and she said, what have you been doing? You huffed and you puffed and you blew down the house of me little lads. That's not very kind. What's the matter with you? Why are you trying to blow down their houses? And Wolfie said, oh, I'm hungry. I just wanted something to eat. I loved pig. I want to eat pig. Oh, no, you're not going to eat pig, said Mrs. Pig. She said, if you wanted something to eat, you should have come to my house and asked for something, and I would have sat you down for your tea. Now then, you're going to behave yourself. And he promised that he would. He promised he'd be very good. Right, she said, let him out. Mrs. Pig prepared the most marvellous tea, and Wolfie sat down and had that. Became friends with the pigs. And, yeah. and he wished that he hadn't been so horrid and that he'd just asked nicely in the first place. Anyway, matey, yeah, finish me tea. See you again tomorrow. Bye.